Let's talk about the shaving lather. The shaving lather is essentially a high-built emulsion of soap, water, and air designed to soften your hair and protect your skin. Today I'm going to be shaving with Proraso Green. Proraso Green offers the scent notes of eucalyptus and menthol. The eucalyptus scent is a fresh, crisp, and herbaceous scent profile characterized by its cooling, medicinal, and camphor-like qualities, often likened to a brisk forest breeze or a high-end spa. The aroma blends soft minty undertones with deep, resinous, woody notes. In this formula, it can be interpreted as camphorous and medicinal, driven by a high concentration of eucalyptol or cineol. The scent is highly penetrating and clears the senses. It carries a subtle, cooling sweetness reminiscent of menthol or soft mint. The background offers an earthy, piney, and herbaceous depth that grounds the fragrance. This is why eucalyptus pairs well with its marine scent note, menthol. Menthol is a sharp, intensely cool, and crystalline fragrance note that acts as a concentrated version of peppermint. Unlike natural green mint, it lacks herbaceous softness, offering a purely clean, slightly medicinal, and piercing aroma that provides a nasal clearing, icy effect. In perfumery, menthol is classified within the aromatic and fresh olfactive families. Because menthol is so dominant, it is mostly used as an impactful top or heart note in tiny proportions to add lift or a breezy, invigorating quality to a composition without completely overtaking it. The opening of the menthol is sharp, crisp, and camphoraceous. It often evokes the sensation of sub-zero temperatures, liquid wintergreen, or biting into a potent breath mint. The heart of the menthol, while mostly known for its olfactory coldness, its undertones feature subtle, sweet herbal, or woody nuances. As the chilling effect settles, the dry down of menthol fades into a very clean, crystalline, and slightly powdery finish. I believe this is why this Proraso Green scent is world-renowned and hasn't changed since it was released as a pre-shave cream back in 1948. So how do we build a great performing shaving lather? The microscopic science behind it boils down to these four primary functions: surfactants, which are the building blocks, emulsification, hair hydration, and lubrication. Shaving soaps and creams contain surfactants, which are molecules with two distinct ends. The first end is a hydrophilic head, which is water-loving and drawn to moisture. The other end is a hydrophobic tail, which is water-repelling and is drawn to oils. Emulsification, or trapping air. This is when you add water and agitate the mixture, usually by whipping it with a shaving brush. These molecules will then arrange themselves into spheres, with their water-loving heads facing outward and their tails pointing inwards around all the trapped air. This creates a rich, dense lather that suspends air and moisture against your skin. Let's look at hair hydration. I like to call this the main event, because the fundamental purpose of shaving lather is to trap a high volume of water directly against your facial hair. Dry hair is surprisingly tough. Science says that rough hair is roughly as strong as copper wire of the same thickness. Warm water softens the keratin proteins in the hair, making it significantly easier to slice through without tugging or pulling. And lastly, the lubrication. The lather forms a physical, microscopic cushion between the sharp metal edge of the razor blade and the delicate skin beneath. The water-loving heads of the soap molecules slide past one another easily, creating a slickness that allows the blade to glide effortlessly without catching or causing razor burn. Water is the active ingredient that creates the cushion and slickness of your shaving lather. Without it, soap simply won't bloom or lubricate. Hard water minerals, like calcium and magnesium, fight soap and create a dull, airy lather. Soft water or adding distilled water creates a slicker, much richer lather. Hydration is the true lubricant. Many believe the shaving soap itself provides the lubrication. Although many soaps contain ingredients that help tremendously, the soap is merely the medium that holds the water against your skin. If you have hard water, you will need to load significantly more soap onto your brush to compensate, or use distilled water for your shaves to achieve the best slickness from your lather. The warm water accelerates the lathering process by helping the soap bloom. It also softens coarse facial hair, making it easier to cut. Hot water can sometimes prematurely break down the structure of your shaving lather if it's too hot, leaving it watery and thin. A good shaving lather provides a slick, protective barrier between the blade and your skin while softening the hair so the blade cuts effortlessly. The ideal lather is thick, hydrated, and glossy, resembling rich whipped cream or yogurt rather than dry, airy froth. Keep an eye out for these 5 key characteristics to ensure your lather is performing at its best: glide, cushion, hydration, peak formation, and superior stability. Let's look at high lubricity or glide. The lather must be incredibly slippery. This allows the razor to glide smoothly over the skin surface with zero drag, drastically reducing the risk of nicks, cuts, and razor burn. Let's look at the optimal density or cushion. Your lather should have a substantial thickness that acts as a shock absorber between the blade's edge and your skin. High cushion helps prevent the blade from pressing too deeply onto your face. And there's high hydration. A properly hydrated lather is dense, moist, and shiny with small invisible bubbles. If it looks dull, dry, or powdery, it needs more water. If it is dripping wet and flowing down your neck during your shaves, it is too diluted. You want to look at the peak formation. When you pinch a bit of lather between your fingers and pull them apart, it should form soft, distinct peaks that hold their shape for a moment before separating. And finally, you want superior stability. The lather should be durable enough to last through your entire shave. It shouldn't dissipate, dry out, or be overly diluted while you're completing your last pass. Finding the secret balance between the amount of soap and water you use is the secret to a great shave. If you want to see somebody build one of the best lathers on YouTube, I recommend watching the YouTube channel The Lathered Yeti. If you want to explore top-rated shaving soaps, I recommend you look at the Cajun Blade, Adopted Acres, Subtle Art Soap Company, or BBS Soaps. Of course, this is just my opinion. You could do what you want. So what is our main goal here with this shaving lather? Our main goal is a low-density shaving lather. A low-density shaving lather refers to a slick, concentrated shaving lather that contains less trapped air and more dissolved soap solids like fats, oils, or glycerin. Unlike airy, voluminous foams like canned aerosol shit, low-density lather is highly protective, remaining dense, shiny, and yogurt-like to help the razor glide without friction. Let's look at why low-density lather is preferred. Traditional wet shavers and artisans favor low-density lather for 3 primary reasons: superior cushion, maximum slickness, no drying out. The higher concentration of fats and glycerin lays down a heavy, supportive buffer between your razor blade and your skin. This absorbs pressure and prevents the blade from skipping or digging in. With maximum slickness, the formula puts a continuous, highly lubricated layer directly on the face. This allows the razor to glide effortlessly, drastically reducing the risk of tugging, nicks, and razor burn. And no drying out. Airy foams from a can are mostly made of propellants and air bubbles that pull natural oils from your skin. Dense, low aeration lathers hold significantly more water and nourishing ingredients like shea butter or avocado oil to lock in moisture. Let's look at density versus volume. When building a lather with a shaving brush and a high-quality tallow or vegan soap, the process involves 2 trade-offs: density versus volume. Let's look at high volume and airy. If you add too much air and water too quickly, the soap dilutes into a bubbly expanding foam. This lather offers very little cushion or protection, and it is mostly composed of empty space. Then there's low density, protective lather. By working the soap properly and adding water slowly, air is forced out and the dissolved solids become concentrated. This yields a heavy, dense, yogurt-like or cream-like lather that clings to the beard. This is my main goal, and this is what I strive for with every one of my lathers that I build.